Hello you, come in. How have you been doing recently? You're good. Fantastic. Yeah, it's so windy outside. Your hair's looking a little crazy at the minute. Right, if you just want to take a seat, are we doing the usual for you today? Or are we going with anything different? What's the vibe, the situation? Same old. Don't want to be a little adventurous? Okay. I'm not going to make you do something you don't want to do, so that's not a problem. We can go with what we're used to doing. Alright, my darling, if you just want to pop your head up, I want to tuck this into your collar. Alrighty. Good. And we're just going to put this over the top as well. You lost weight by chance? You're looking very lean. Yeah. That noise is the chimney. Yeah. When it's windy, it's quite loud. Is that alright? Good. Okay. Let me just move the chair. It's a better position for me. Would you like a drink of anything at all? Okay. If you want anything, just say. Any magazines or? Okay. Nothing new to note with me really, no. I've got the dentist tomorrow. Yeah, I'm having a tooth fixed. I'm also seeing the hygienist as well. That's about as exciting as my life gets now. That's what excites you as an adult. Okay. I did forget my spray bottle. If you excuse me, I'm just going to grab that. Okay. Okay. Are you wanting me to do any thinning out on the top section? Okay. Well, let's start with the back and sides. We're just going to take a small amount off. Okay. Here. Right. How's the family? Okay. Do you have a spring holiday? No, I always used to go skiing. I skied. I started skiing when I was maybe six or seven. Yeah, so quite young, but not too young. And we did go every year up until I was about 14. We used to drive to France. Les Arcs. Yeah, I've also I skied in Finland, I skied in Austria. Everywhere I've skied, I've kind of done it a couple of times. Switzerland. I did snowboarding once, and I was kind of put off because my brother broke his arm when we were doing it. It wasn't even anything crazy, he just fell back onto his hand like that, and his wrist snapped. It's crazy when you think about it, because when I first started skiing, and bear in mind when you know, I was only young, like 7ish, how back then nobody wore helmets or any kind of protective equipment for your head. And now everybody is fully geared up. Silly, really. It's like when I see people riding bicycles without helmets. I just think it's silly. Yeah, so Grindelwald was the last place I went. That was a few years ago. but you didn't know me a few years ago. I was very overweight and unfit, so it wasn't a particularly... I enjoyed the holiday itself, but the skiing I didn't particularly enjoy. Oh, I lost like 5 or 6 stone. I don't know what that is like in pounds. Or kilograms, whatever measurement it is you use, but hold your head still for me. Yeah, I mean, when I wasn't in a particularly good situation, personally. But when I left that situation, I finally took control of my life again, and I felt like I was able to take care of myself. I was so isolated then. And I kind of convinced myself that I didn't like to be around people. I've always really been a people person. I've always loved conversation and, you know, learning about people's lives and things they've done or what they do, which is why I think I enjoy this so much. But yeah, I convinced myself that I don't like being around people, don't like people. Then I took my life back. Yes. You'll have to forgive me. Did you say you wanted the thinning up top? Okay. Have you been watching anything on TV? Any series that are good? No, I've never watched a single episode of Game of Thrones. From some people I've heard good things, and then from other people I've heard that the finale was incredibly disappointing. And I don't really want to set myself up for something and then be so disappointed in the end. Yeah. A lot of people have been talking about Alien Earth as well. Have you watched that? I haven't seen it, but I do want to watch it because I do quite like Timothy Olyphant as an actor, and I know he's in it. I have just started watching as well The Righteous Gemstones. Have you ever seen that? I'd give that a go. It's really quite funny. It's Danny McBride. Have you seen Eastbound and Down? Yeah, so it's Danny McBride. It's also got Adam Devine, Jodie Hill, John Goodman, and it also has Walton Goggins in it as well. And I'm on a bit of a Walton Goggins moment right now. Do you know what it is? When I was a teenager, and I'm talking like 12 years old, I was a bit of a strange child, where my celebrity crushes weren't typical for a 12-year-old child. My celebrity crush was Jack Nicholson. I was absolutely obsessed. And I think he reminds me of Jack Nicholson, which is why I think he's such, well, not only is he incredibly attractive, but he's such an incredible actor. Walton Goggins, this is. Yeah. Okay. I remember once when my mum and stepdad went on holiday when I was 14 or 15, and I stayed at home with my eldest brother. And I went round the house and I changed every single like family photo to a picture of either Jack Nicholson, Morgan Freeman, or I don't know why, Matt Damon. He wasn't even like someone I was particularly, infatuated with. I'd probably watched a Matt Damon movie and I thought, why not? I'm going to put pictures of Matt Damon around the house. And it did actually take like a good few days before my mum noticed on returning home that all these pictures had changed. I have pictures of it on my phone somewhere, of all of the changed photos. Yeah, I was a bit of a strange child. I have so many videos on a hard drive of these like films that I made. with friends or my brother, my oldest brother anyway. We're all quite creative. Yeah, so I have 3 brothers. I'm the only girl. Youngest as well. And then my dad also likes to say that well, his cat is like a sibling. Her name is Poppy, which is a bit of a long story. I was growing up, I was always called Poppy. It's not my name. So instead of being called Lila, everyone would call me Poppy. I don't know why, and I do like the name. Maybe my dad started it because he wanted to call me Poppy, but yeah, now the cat's called Poppy. How's that looking? I can make it a little shorter here. Of course I can. Right. How's that? Yeah? Okay. Right, I'm just going to finish off by thinning out the top just a little bit. And then we can... Are you wanting me to do your eyebrows and your ear hair? Anything for you? That should be enough for that. Before I put any product in your hair, I'll do your ears and your eyebrows. So I'm just going to spin you around so you're facing me. Let's start with your eyebrows. I'm just going to start by just tidying up the shape a little bit. I'm only going to take, my word, can you hear that? I'm only going to take just some stray hairs from the middle and the tops, okay? Sorry for getting so close. Going to use tweezers. Oh, that was my wrist, excuse me. Other than working really recently, I've been playing a lot of Sims. I'm going through a Sims phase. I'm not a religious player. I just go through phases where I play it for like a month straight and then I don't play it for the rest of the year. Sorry, I don't mean to hurt you. Are you into gaming or anything? No, I wouldn't really say I'm a gamer. I probably would have said maybe when I was a teenager I was a bit of a gamer, but I haven't had a console for so long. Alrighty. Excuse me. It's not too hot. I don't want to hurt you. and smile in this ear, okay? No, you're my last client. I'm going food shopping after this. Yeah. Aldi. Where do you food shop? Yeah. I mean, Aldi or Lidl. I used to always be someone that shopped at Lidl. But now I moved over to Aldi. I do prefer their stuff, and their fresh fruit and veg is a lot better as well. Oh, one day I aspire to be someone that can shop at the big shops. Yeah, I'm not really fussed about like Waitrose or anything like that. I mean, Marks and Spencer's, that would be the dream, to be able to afford all that really lovely Marks and Spencer stuff, but for now I'm very happy with my Aldi. I'm just going to spin you and put this through the back of your hair. Okay. Right, check that out. I know you like to kind of tweak around with your hair a little bit, so you can mess around with it. But are you happy with everything? Okay, good. Just stay seated for a moment for me. Just need to take the robe from you. Just brush your shoulders off as well. You're very welcome, sweetheart. Okay, right. Just got the cord a little bit here. No, I am always very happy to see you. Just get you brushed off here. Looking handsome. Oh, beautiful. Gorgeous, however you'd like to be looking. Maybe average, I don't know. Alrighty, you are all done. You're very welcome, and luckily for you, we've got 60% off all of our services today as well. Yeah. How are you looking to pay? You are welcome to stand up as well, my love. Yes. Card? Okay, let me just grab the card machine and we can get that sorted for you.